What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel. It's opening week. This is going to be a big week for your Los Angeles Dodgers and a big year for your boys in blue. So be sure to smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And as always, give me all your takes down below in the comment section. Today I want to know from you guys, how do you feel about Dustin May as the Dodgers' fifth starter? It's looking more and more like it's going to be Dustin Mania as the Dodgers' fifth starter. And I want to know, do you like the move by the Dodgers to have D. May as the fifth starter in the Dodgers rotation? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no. And then I want you guys to look inside your crystal ball and tell me, will Dustin May have an average career, a good career, a great career, or an elite career? Let me know down below in the comment section. I think he has the potential to be a superstar, but we'll get into that in just a second. But give me all your takes down below in the comment section. And for all the latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So we've got some big developments as to who will be the Dodgers' fifth starter this year. But first, a lot of you guys have been hitting me up, sending me the video of the Padres fans' second diss track on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm not going to say anything bad about the kid, but this was my reaction.
Now, would that happen if you were there? Would there be a celebration?
Now, I'm just messing around, but we do have some big developments about who will be the Dodgers' fifth starter. Yesterday, Dave Roberts was asked about Dustin May, who's starting on Tuesday against the Angels, and if that means he'll be in line to be the Dodgers' fifth starter. Here's what Doc had to say.
We haven't, ultimately, he's starting that game on Tuesday, but we just haven't finalized that last piece. We're going to have some conversations tomorrow after that simulated game at 3 o'clock.
And then Dave was asked about whether the announcement as to who will be the fifth starter, if that'll carry on into the season. He said technically it could, but that they're going to announce it before that point.
In reality, it could carry on, but I think that we'll probably announce it before that point.
But even after they announce who will be the Dodgers' fifth starter to start the season, it doesn't mean it's set in stone. It looks like the Dodgers are going to maintain that flexibility. So you could see guys like Tony Gonsolin and David Price get some starts early in the season. And Dave Roberts said that having the starting pitching depth gives them some options.
I think it just gives us some options, and not to say that it's got to be one way, for any extended period of time. So I think that right now, whoever that fifth starter can be, that first time through, we'll just kind of see how it goes. But I think that having other people built up gives a few more options.
And then Doc said when it comes to their roster construction, it's down to two players, a position player and a pitcher.
I think we're looking at two, a position player and a pitcher.
So I do think that ultimately Matt Beatty and Edwin Rios will fill out the Dodgers bench. When it comes to the pitchers, though, you could have Scott Alexander, Dennis Santana, but I do think the biggest remaining decision is who will be that Dodgers' fifth starter. And Dave Roberts talked about how David Price was scheduled to start on Sunday against the Angels. He was under the weather, so he didn't make the start, but he said it's still down to Dustin May, David Price, and Tony Gonsolin, and that they don't have to make that decision just yet.
We had him planning on starting tonight, so he's going to pitch tomorrow. And honestly, Ron, obviously you're looking at Gonsolin, May, and David. So we don't have to make that decision, and we're going to have that conversation tomorrow to kind of get some finality.
So Doc said the fifth spot is up for grabs, but it is looking like it is going to be Dustin May with the way this rotation lines up. And last night, Tony Gonsolin, he started in place for the ill David Price. He ended up giving up 4 runs, 2 earned in 3 2/3 innings of work. He had 6 punch-outs and 3 walks and finished the spring with a 3.21 ERA. And then after the game, Tony said that he expects to find out his role in the next couple of days and that he's open to anything.
I'll get it figured out in the next couple of days before the season actually starts. So we'll, open to anything, I just want to get on the ground pitch.
And then when he was asked about his spring, Gonsolin said it was okay and that he wants to enter the season firing on all cylinders.
I thought it was okay. I thought, throwing 80-something pitches today, I thought the build-up was pretty good. I feel like I'm ready for whatever role they put me in.
So like I said, I still think that Tony Gonsolin deserves an opportunity to be a starter this season. Last year in 46 2/3 innings pitched, had a 2.31 ERA, a 1.83 ERA plus, and he was outstanding for most of the regular season. Now the postseason was a different story, but he has proven that he can be very effective in the regular season. But if they do order the code red and go at Dustin May, I'll be just as excited. And last season, Dustin May pitched the second most innings of any Dodger pitch. He went 56 innings, had a 2.57 ERA, a 1.65 ERA plus. The only thing he wanted him to prove upon was those strikeouts per nine. 7.1 strikeouts per nine for Dustin May. Maybe lower that walk rate a little bit, but you've seen the improvement in that curveball and the use of that four-seam fastball. So the reality with Dustin May and Tony Gonsolin is Tony Gonsolin has the chance to be an above-average, star-like major league pitcher. Dustin May has the potential to be a superstar. That is the kind of talent that he possesses. We're talking triple digits on the two-seam and the four-seamer. You combine that with his improved breaking stuff, and you've got yourself a frontline starter at age 23. So if he starts to miss bats consistently, he can already induce soft contact at an elite level, but now that he's really challenging hitters, you see him go upstairs with that high cheese on that four-seamer, he's really a different pitcher. And I think that Dustin May, as long as he keeps that walk rate low, as long as he doesn't hit batters, as long as he continues to be more consistent out there on the mound, this guy has the makings of being a superstar. We could have Dustin Mania in 2021 in LA. But let's look at this Dodgers starting rotation to start the year. You have Clayton Kershaw, who's already been announced as the Dodgers opening day starter, followed by Trevor Bauer, Walker Buehler, Julio Urias, who's the fourth Dodger starter, but I'm telling you, he's going to be the Urias this season. I'm really high on Julio this year. And then you have Dustin May. So Dustin May, a potential phenom as your fifth starter. That is an embarrassment of pitches. This is the murderer's rotation for your Los Angeles Dodgers this season, and I think it's going to be a big year for the Dodger arms. Now, one last thing. There's been a lot of talk about Clayton Kershaw's struggles this spring. Well, in 2014, the year that he won the Cy Young, pitched his first no-hitter, won league MVP, his spring training ERA was 9.2 through 14 2/3 innings. Opponents were hitting .317. He had one of the best years a pitcher has ever had. And then Trevor Bauer said the other day that your spring training ERA means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I've had like the lowest ERA and not made the team, and I've had the highest ERA and like made the team, and like it has literally no bearing. What matters in spring training is how you feel physically, that you're healthy, that you got the pitch count up where you need to be, that you got enough up downs where your body's used to getting up and down and cooling down and all that stuff multiple times. And that, you're executing pitches and all that. There's no game planning in spring training. It's not like you're looking at a scouting report and going out there and saying, okay, against this guy, we're going to sequence this way or whatever else. I mean, I was like telling Jose Ramirez what pitches were coming. We were using just, one single sign with guys on second base. So it's all about getting your work in. Yeah, I would put no stock in spring ERAs.
But let me know down below in the comments, should Dustin May be the Dodgers' fifth starter? Give me a Y for yes or give me an N for no, and let me know how you feel about Dustin May's potential. Do you think he's going to have an average career, a good career, a great career, or an elite career? Let me know down below in the comments section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. That's at DMac_LA. This could be the biggest year in Dodgers history, and you're not going to want to miss a thing. So be sure to subscribe to the Dodgers Nation YouTube channel for all latest Dodgers news, rumors, highlights, podcast interviews. You're going to find it right here. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see more Dodgers content, smash that like button. For all latest Dodgers Nation gear, head over to gearup.la. For all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.